Chapter 663 Gathering and Reunion Part 6 Was she really the previous Zi Yue that allowed people to bully her freely? The current her looked like a mighty expert, making people feel that Dongfang Jun was definitely incompatible with her. Roar. Xiao Bai raised his head to give out a dragon's roar, making the ground to quake a little. He then lowered his gaze to look at the crowd before chuckling ruthlessly as he asked, "Mother, can I massacre the Dongfang family? They bullied little wolf once, so Xiao Bai wants to kill them." "You can." Mu Ru Yue raised her gaze slightly before continuing indifferently, "But we need to settle the problem before us now." A bright glow radiated from the girl's face under the sunset with her hair fluttering in the wind. "Xiao Bai and Xiao Yu are at the true realm, so they are a realm lower than you. However, don't forget that I am a heaven stage alchemist, so I will have the strength to allow them in defeating you. Moreover, you all should have seen my phoenix furnace. If I let them use my phoenix furnace, do you think you will be able to stand victorious against them?" "Qing Yi, I've never provoked anyone intentionally, but since you came knocking on my door, you definitely must pay the price. I will only let you pick a choice. It is to become my puppet or be killed by their hands." Mu Ru Yue raised her gaze and said in an indifferent voice like a breeze that blew past the crowd's ears, emotionlessly. Qing Yi clenched his teeth. He knew that she would definitely be able to succeed in doing what she said. If he didn't choose to be her puppet, she would still surely have means in making him into one. "I agree." Qing Yi smiled bitterly. Perhaps what he regretted the most in his life was to help Dongfang Liang. Otherwise, he would have been able to live more freely and not become someone's puppet. "All right." Mu Ru Yue smiled faintly. With her cultivation, it would be impossible to refine Qing Yi into her puppet when he was fully conscious. She would have to either knock him out, or if he gave up resisting, becoming her puppet voluntarily, in order to make him her puppet. "There will no longer be a need to fear of my safety from possessing a spiritual realm puppet, even if Wu Chen isn't by my side." After returning to the central region, Dongfang Liang's body trembled as he closed his eyes in despair. Initially, he had put in lots of effort and persuasions in obtaining Lord Qing Yi's help. Yet, that girl had easily made him into her puppet voluntarily at this instant. It was a puppet. He would be a puppet that would only listen to whatever his master orders without the slightest resistance. If his master was to order him to die, he would pierce his heart with a sword without any hesitation. It was a wonder how that woman be that lucky. She was a family member to the disciple of deity Yun Yi. How could Lord Qing Yi submit to her if it wasn't that case? That's right, in Dongfang Liang's point of view, it was all due to Zi Xiao that made that prideful man choose to submit, as he believed that with Mu Ru Yue's cultivation, it would be impossible for her to make him submit to her willingly. Thus, all in all, it was due to her having greater luck than others. As compared to him, he lost his son and his daughter had been crippled. Following this, there should be an unavoidable massacre today. Dongfang Liang, Mu Ru Yue walked toward Dongfang Liang. With a gradual smirk, she purposely lowered her voice so that only the two of them could hear what she said. Haven't you been searching for the culprit as to who has crippled Dongfang Jun's member? I'm really sorry to say this, but that person was me. Xiao Yu no longer loved him, but he continued to pester and harass her. Since that was the case, I could only make him lose his tool in making love. Teaser, was she really the previous Xiao Yu that allowed people to bully her freely? The current her looked like a mighty expert, making people feel that Dongfang Jun was definitely incompatible with her. Roar. Xiao Bai raised his head to give out a dragon's roar, making the ground to quake a little. He then lowered his gaze to look at the crowd before chuckling ruthlessly as he asked, "Mother, can I massacre the Dongfang family? They bullied Little Wolf, so Xiao Bai wants to kill them." It refers to Xiao Yu. It is a nickname of Xiao Yu by Xiao Bai. I kept it as Xiao Lang before, but I changed my mind in wanting to translate it to English as it gives more feels.